Hello ladies and gentlemen, how long have you been using this one, the Telegram? And what great features have you been aware of or made use of from Telegram? Well, in today's video, I'm going to show some great features as well as some advantages where you should take off. Alright, so first of all, let me show you the content of what I'm going to show to you in this video. Well, the first one is about turning on the night mode, which is so obvious to most of the users, but still, if you don't know how to turn on the night mode, then let's go to this option, the three bars over here, and then turn on this one. Yep, and then it's gonna turn into the night mode. I prefer it because it doesn't shine too much into my eye. Alright, so now let's talk about save messages and why it is important that I include it in this video. Well, we will handle this later. Okay, so it's important that sometimes you don't have to save the files or the document or your voice messages to someone. You can in fact send to yourself so that it can work as a storage, the online storage, so that you can get access to it anytime you want, or maybe you can forward from your own saved messages you want. So how can you do it? Well, mostly it doesn't appear to you as you have been using it for a long time. The save message might not appear over here, so it might be, let's say, somewhere which you can't see usually. So in the search bar here, type saved messages, and then here it is. So what can you do? Well, you can take a look here. There are so many things that I sent to myself, so only me who can see all of this information, nobody else, and it allows you to store 2 GB of a single file each time. So in fact, you can save it unlimitedly. Okay, so if you save it, let's say 1 GB, 2 GB of the files each time, then you can store, I don't know, maybe it's unlimited. Unlike Google Drive or OneDrive, which has limited storage. Okay, by the way, how can you save it? Okay, so let's say I want to save some files from my personal local drive over here. I want to save, let's say this is the observation sheet for selecting teacher. So I just click on it, and after that I hold it down and I drag it and I drop it here. And yeah, if you can name it, if not, then it's fine. Okay, but I will tell you later the benefits of doing so. And then click send. Alright, so it's saved on your Telegram account, and which is easy. I mean, if you use other Telegrams on other devices with the same phone number, then you will be able to get access to this file when you go to the save messages. And because I want it to be on the top, so I do right click and I pin to top, so next time I don't have to find it by typing because it always stays on the top. Alright, the third one is creating groups and channels. Well, it's so important that sometimes you want to store files or you want to share files with others, so you create group or channel. Right, so let's say you go to the option with the 3 bars over here, and then click on, what is it, new group. Alright, new group, and type the name of the group. Let's say, okay, sharing testing. Okay, click on next, and you have to add the member. Let's say add my wife, and click create. Well, at least you need to have another member so that you can form the group on Telegram. And this is the information. You can have the members of up to 200,000 members, and you can have the persistent chat history. You will have the public links such as t.me blah blah, and more information, so you can explore it by yourself. Okay, and the way you save the document is the same way as you save in the save messages, and you also can add more members by clicking on the title over here, and then click on this icon, and then you choose more people to include in your team. Alright, so if you want to change you want to add the picture to the group profile, then click on this icon and then find, let's say, the icon, and you also can adjust and also resize it. Okay, click save. Right now here it is. Okay, so I don't want to disturb my vibe, so this is the purpose of sharing it to you, so delete and leave. Alright, so it's done. Okay, so now let's go to folder. This is so cool feature which Telegram user should be aware of, and they should make use of it, because this is great. I mean, compared to other messengers like Messenger, I mean, and maybe WhatsApp, so Telegram offers a very cool features. Alright, so how can you do it? Well, if you look at this one, let's say you work in an organization, you have different groups, or maybe you are a student and you have so many classes and you don't want to just go around and check one by one. So you can create folder like this so that you can add personal chats or maybe group there. So how can you do it? Let's go to this option, go to setting, and then click on folder over here. And then these are the photos you have, but in your case you might not see all of this since you haven't had one. So go to create new folder, let's say testing, for example, testing. Okay, so click on create. Okay, so sorry, you have to add some chats over here, so click on chats, and now you can type the name of people you want to include. Let's say I include my wife, I include this one, I include this one, and then I click save, and then I click create. So no more, yes. So I close it, and now here testing, and if you want to, let's say, reorder it, just click and hold it down so you can move. Alright, so that way if you want to go and find your own particular people in that group, just click on that folder and you see all of the personal chats group that you have already put in that folder. Alright, so it's gonna categorize and make your Telegram look more professional, look more well organized. Okay, so let's go to automatic media download. Well, sometimes it's really frustrating because as soon as somebody sends you the files, your computer or your phone will probably automatically download those files. So you don't want to do that. Sometimes those files are not necessary and you don't want to download so that it won't make your storage become full quickly. So go to setting. Okay, one more time, go to option, go to settings, and then go to, let's say, okay, advanced. Okay, and after that go to automatic media download, click on it and turn off all the options so that it won't automatically downloads. Okay, do the same in group. Okay, do the same in channels. Alright, okay, so let's go to privacy and security. This is really important things that we need to discuss a little bit. Since Telegram isn't like other messengers, I mean, it's easy to use but it's not very secure, since anybody who can, let's say, use your computer will be able to see all of the files on your computer because it's not encrypted. So let's say I want to see all the files in your Telegram. I just go to download, by default it stays there, and go to Telegram desktop, and you see if you want to open any file, it's not encrypted, you still can see all the things there. So how can you make it become more secure? Well, you have to add some security to it, right? So click on this option, go to setting once again, and go to privacy and security. Now here, these are some users which you block. In my case I block because I don't want these people to contact me or whatever. And here, let's say phone number, who can see my phone number? I don't want anybody to see my phone number, so I just choose nobody. So click save. Okay, and here is another important thing. Show all sessions. So you can see here there are many times and devices which I use. I use on LG V30, I use on Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus, I use on V20, I use on desktop. So if I feel like, oh, this is not really safe, so I just want to close, all other Telegram accounts on other computers, so I just terminate all sessions. However, once again, those files that you already downloaded to computer are not encrypted, so they still can see them, but nobody will be able to use your Telegram to chat to someone else since you already terminated. So click on, once again, show all sessions and terminate all other session. It means all other Telegram that you already install and edit your phone number there and users there, then it will automatically log out. So do it, terminate, yep, successful. Alright, so I have to log in again on my phone and other computers. Okay, let's go to security. Let's go to security a little bit. Go to settings, go to privacy and security once again, and here it is, turn on low call passcode. Now let's say 11112 and saved. Alright, so and then if you close it, let's say I want to open it. Okay, wait, because I already run this app, then let's say I close it. Okay, now I have to open it again. Okay, so you see, it's really safe. It's really safe. So I really love this picture because it makes me feel secure about my Telegram. Okay, but let me show you something that is not really secure. Somebody else will not be able to use your Telegram to chat to someone else instead of you. But once again, I already told you that Telegram is not really safe. In a way that, let's say if you go to Telegram, then you can see that all the files are still accessible. Free 100%. Okay, so submit. Alright, so now you can get access to your everything on Telegram. Okay, let's go to deleting send messages in Telegram. That's what I want to write. By the way, sometimes by accident you may make mistakes and you accidentally send something to the group, and that thing is not really the thing that you're supposed to send to that group. Maybe you sent to that group by mistake. Then what you have to do is you have to delete it, right? So let's say I sent something to my wife over here. Here, that's my picture. Sorry, I did something else. Okay, let's say this one. Okay, let's say, and I want to delete it from this chart. If you don't do it right, then you delete it only for yourself, but your wife still can see it, or somebody can still see it. So you do right click on it, or maybe on your phone, just hold it on the side, on the left or on the right. But for me on the computer, do right click and choose to delete. And also you read. Okay, do you want to delete this message? Yes, of course. Also delete for my wife. So yes, check it and delete. So it is gone from your personal chat with her. I mean, she won't see it and you won't see it either. Alright, so that's cool. Compared to Messenger, it's good in a way, but sometimes if you send an embarrassing image or you send an embarrassing link to someone by accident and you want to remove it, then on Telegram it's a lot easier and safer to save the embarrassing day. Let's go to making files searchable easily. Well, sometimes if you just send a document to someone and you just send, without naming it, then it's difficult. Let's say I go to my saved messages and I click on save over here. Then I can search, let's say Microsoft. Then all the files that name Microsoft will appear. You see that? But how can you make it become searchable this way? Well, you have to give it the name. For example, observation sheet for selecting a teacher. This is not gonna be searchable by going to search and type. So you have to name every file, every document that you send to somebody or to yourself. So if you want to do so, right click on it and choose the word edit, and you type, let's say, observation sheet for selecting teachers. Alright, saved. So this file has the title, and with this title it helps you to find this document later on just by typing the name, okay, in the search bar over here. Okay, so next one, disable notifications to avoid disturbance. Yeah, this is the last tip that I want to share with you. Let's say while you are having a demonstration, you are demonstrating your sharing, you are sharing screen to everyone else, and then many people just keep sending the messages to you, so it's really annoying. So what you have to do is right click on that Telegram icon and choose the word disable notifications. So from now on, there won't be any notifications popping up from your Telegram. These are the 9 tips that I want to share with you, so that you can become a greater users and more advanced users on Telegram. Hopefully this video can help you to unlock some features that you haven't been aware before, and see you in the next video. Good night.